Right, I did a bit of tarting around, and now I can complete this quest.
From one day to the next. Thanks. This will be the perfect way to introduce myself. I've dragged other people into helping me with this, so I can't back out of it now. I am going to visit Dr. Sheik right away.
It's gonna be Twoowav.
Take for vegetables to grow in this field.
Hey, Sunny. Some vegetables appear to have grown.
You can eat them yourself, or feed them to your favorite chocobo. Well, let me tell you, it's a fickle.
Will you make up your mind whether you're standing or sitting, dude?
As successfully as you have. Where'd you learn all this?
From Sarala at Canopus Farms.
Oh, Sarala, you say? I couldn't be more proud of my granddaughter. She's something, isn't she? She's got quite the green thumb, thanks to good genes.
Huh. She never mentioned she had a grandfather.
Oh, did I say my granddaughter? Slip of the tongue. What I mean is, Sarala's my... she's the granddaughter of someone I know.
Not shifty at all.
How is her father doing? That coal can be quite difficult.
Also, what is the deal with, like, glasses in this game?
Say no more. If he's anything like I remember, he's gone wandering off, leaving her to tend to the fields again, all by herself. Yeah, he doesn't do much anymore. Sarala's the one who's been taking care of everything. I wonder, between my Tantal greens and her Gazal greens, which is more delicious? Now that's a question. If only I could taste both at the same time, then I'd know once and for all.
Hello.
Do you want me to bring you some of Sarala's
Hello?
greens?
Hello.
Hi.
It's a party all of a sudden. Hello, how are you?
Doing well, yourself?
Alright?
I couldn't get my mic, but for some reason I can get like a program that uses my mic that plays the same audio to work.
Huh.
But but it means I can do things like this. Hello?
What?
Voice changers. Well, I'm not gonna do that. But it's just this is how my mic is working at the moment.
Fair enough.
I may have to make use of it if I ever end up with a job that is not like mine.
I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be tracking you down on someone else's stream.
That's true. But I'm paranoid.
That's fair enough. I do worry about my Twitter and its associated nonsense, but
An uncle or something?
It's a little more complicated than that. Nevertheless.
oh my god, this guy is like, oh, I just wanted to check up on my granddaughter. Now I can pass away without worry, without ever reconciling with her or anything.
The field is yours to use as you please.
Yep. I've just started playing Kingdom Hearts again.
There are worse decisions.
Yeah, me too, sir, and I. But I've not found a good, easy, legal way to do that online. Tobey Maguire, man. Goddamn.
The what? Maguire, man.
Those are good movies.
Yeah, even if the third one has, like, the part that people always make fun of.
It's like it's more fun than like a lot of current superhero stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
The Spider-Man game is also fun and has a lot of personality.
I was in town today and just saw it like second hand, £48. Just like, what the fuck?
Someone got through it quick.
I mean, it is like a month old now.
Yeah, and I've heard it's not lengthy if you just mainline it.
Yeah, no, it like, I could definitely beat it in like 3 or 4 days if I wasn't distracted by other stuff, and I could probably 100% it in like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spider-Verse movie is gonna be good.
It did
Oh,
look like fun.
I'm going to see Venom tomorrow because I'm getting in for the price of 3.
Fair enough. A friend of mine saw it yesterday and said that it is very bad in all the right ways. So make of that what you will.
That's basically what I've heard too.
Hmm. I feel like I don't know.
Anyway, I completed the quest for that woman who's in love with Dr. Sheep. So now we are on the way to Dr. Sheep to see whether he has accepted her affections.
Holy shit! I've just seen a selfie Adrian posted. They're getting pink hair.
Nice.
It's on Mastodon, and I don't know if they're gonna put it on Twitter, but like they have like a 2-hour coloring and hair treatment appointment.
Wow.
They're getting it professionally colored,
Nice.
and it is like cotton candy pink from that selfie.
Nice. Oh shit. Chaos Munecton.
Okay, what all would I need to fight in that quest? Baroth, weak to blast, not weak to blast. Wildspire Waste, you are annoying.
Dr. Sheep. Where are there's Tilda.
I'm gonna see if I can make it through all of Kingdom Hearts before the new one's out.
That's a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Are you gonna get the PS4, like all of them collection?
I mean,
Probably
I already have the PS4 collections, which is just got
The
all
same
of them
stuff.
in anyway.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's that's the same 2 in one box.
Yeah. People were getting mad that they were fucking finally lowering the price on it to a reasonable thing, like way after the fact.
You really don't know who
Yeah.
I am.
Also, it's that box is US only.
And PS4 only, which doesn't help X1 owners. But
Something's gone
Fuck
horribly
Xbox
wrong with this
owners.
cutscene, and Lightning is stood between Dr. Sheep and Tilda,
If you were,
and it looks like he's talking to Lightning. Also, Dr. Sheep's real name is Deet. Oh wait, she's
it is you.
his sister.
Just a second. You two are
What? What is going on?
You're Dr. Sheep's sisters?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Hundreds of years ago,
What is happening?
when the chaos first poured into the world, I never thought
1.5 and 2.5
I mean,
HD
when I
remix.
saw you, I couldn't believe my eyes.
and
It was so
2.8 final
like
chapter
you.
prologue.
And now Tilda is being harassed by sheep and stepping backwards.
It's being removed from the
This
scene.
cutscene is really broken.
I didn't know what I'd do if you weren't really my brother. No one knew your name.
Oh,
either.
that's amazing.
Everyone called you doctor. So
Yeah, I have 1.5 and 2.5 and 2.8 on PS4. I just, like, I got wrapped up in other shit and I haven't had the focus to play through all of them like I wanted to.
Putting it off for as long as I could.
It's your
I-
fault, Doctor.
Because I'm me, I made a spreadsheet,
Of course you did.
and I thought, how much time would I need to put in a day? And at the moment, if you wanna be done with Kingdom Hearts
I looked for you.
by the time 3 is out, probably put in like an hour and a quarter a day.
That's not too bad.
Reasonable.
So happy that you're
Because there is
I can't believe it.
115 days.
Come true.
The best thing to do would have been 358 days.
I mean,
From
358
the-
half days isn't much more than 115.
But it's also just like me managing things because like I'm not gonna play Chain of Memories because I just don't like the
It's
card
broken
system.
again. Cameron
Oh, dear.
randomly pointing at the windmill.
What? I can't, like, that I could maybe see it trying to be artsy, but this game isn't artsy, so no.
Yeah. Have I got time to go and get more apples?
It's like fucking half an hour until
Half
Arc
an hour
time.
until arc time.
Because it's like I'm just gonna watch the Chain of Memories cutscenes on YouTube, which means
Yeah.
I can do that like on the train between work.
Yeah.
Quite sensible.
Fucking what is Monster Layout for Wild Spire Bolero? Kuliaki Rothra in Diablos. Oof.
Am I going to get to the other apple? The other apple hasn't respawned anyway, so never mind.
Yule's flowers.
Nice. Sarnai.
Nice.
You don't have to play any more Spider-Man now.
My fucking controller's all fucking, the touchpad isn't working.
Oh dear.
No, that's just a driver thing that happens sometimes with my computer.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
need to fiddle with it a bit.
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts on easy because I don't have to think about it as much.
Sarah.
That's probably for the best.
Come on now.
Yeah, I just want to.
I'm coming home soon.
I'm just trying to think.
aren't I?
Which,
No,
like,
wait.
I'm at the beginning choice, but I'm like, does this really matter?
The
A reminder
Kingdom Hearts
from
1,
Elsa.
the setup affects your
It was just a mirage.
like
God didn't want me to forget the bait he
your
dangled in
beginning
front of me.
stats, including how many items you can carry, and also your skill path.
But the moment
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of
realized
yes.
I became aware of
Alright.
something else
Do you remember
too.
which one the easy one is?
I don't know.
When I
Okay,
heard
I'll
her
look it up.
voice and when I saw the promise of her return, I should have felt something, a surge of joy or warmth. But instead,
I think the one I always
felt
went with
nothing
was
but
shield and then sacrifice
I didn't care.
magic. Because that gives you solid attack and
Yes.
also more items.
It gives you more items, gives you good strength.
And also guard early.
Yeah, which one gives?
Does it give you? Does that path give you leaf bracer early as well?
No, that's magic.
Ah.
Maybe. I don't. It's been too long since I looked at the fucking Kingdom Hearts 1 stuff. I just know that shield is the best in 2. For sure.
Huh. I unlocked another day without clearing
Yep.
another main quest.
They will only give you so many every time you go back to the Ark.
How's life on the surface?
And also side quests do count for that.
Yeah, but side quests can only add up to 1 day. No, 2 days total, and I've definitely not done enough for the second.
So Mog was alive after all, and he's been living
Okay, this
together with the other
motherfucking chicken
Moogles.
won't give me
I'm
orange
really
juice.
happy for him.
And that's a sentence.
What? What?
I'm playing Insect Glaive in Monster Hunter.
Right.
Vanille and Fang turned into a giant crystal
He
pig.
hasn't fucking
Together
pulled
they
up a
had
rock
the same
yet, so he
power
can't get
level.
orange juice,
They were
which is
all supposed to be
defensive.
a
Ah!
team, but in the
Fucking
end,
chicken.
The entire burden fell on their shoulders. So you see, they have to. We owe
Picking
them.
shield means it takes the longest to get scanned.
It was just for a second
Yeah, that
when I
is
saw Sarah.
a downside.
But,
Must be doing something right.
it doesn't
God
matter.
decided to give me a little taste of my final reward.
There's the orange.
Very pleased.
I got orange juice out of this rock.
I haven't felt much of anything.
I think it's because you've been made something more than human.
Hi,
Something almost
sorry.
divine.
Hey, sorry.
What do you mean?
The Savior is God's chosen servant. The Aradia is
Hello?
your life force now. It's the light of God himself inside every cell of your being.
This thing where they're talking
It's as
about,
if
like,
you're turning into a god yourself.
And when does that stop?
lightning's inner divine nature from Bunavelza depersonalizing her
Not the
is
people I want.
layered.
Fucking Gachalaka, stop throwing bombs, piece of shit.
You missed the true identity of Dr. Sheep, sorry. But we are off to Yusnan. From the North Station.
Sacrifice staff?
I think so, yeah.
Gives
Which,
less AP, but that's but gives more strength.
which XP curve are you going for?
The one that gets me more. You don't have to be like much above 50 by the time you get to the end, right?
Yeah, like 60 tops.
Yeah, so probably early riser then.
This is the trains here shuttle back and forth. There is another station in Luxaria, the Wildlands, or the Dead Dunes. This is where you can purchase.
Let's go to Yusnan.
That said, probably just keep. I don't know. I could probably just pick the middle one. And just have consistent pace.
I'll make you happy. Those were my own words.
Because like if you've got to be above that curve
Do a damn
for when it starts slowing down towards the end, that might be a bit of a grind.
centuries ago, and it still
Yeah.
feels like yesterday. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you and how I could save you. But I failed you. Like a fool, I'm just spinning my wheels while the world dies. Now everything's ended.
It's Emo Snow. Snow.
God, and I'm now just flashing back to when I used like an action replay to play Kingdom Hearts the first time. And one of the times I did play through the game, I did it with the starting shield throughout the whole game. Because if you put that on the Sora after the awakening, you can't take it off.
Will I get to see you again? Not that I have any right to. Well, I guess we all come to this world alone, and that's the way we gotta leave it. What are you waiting for, Lightning? You don't have much time left before the world ends. This is your last chance for payback to the man who couldn't keep your sister safe.
God. Fuck. Sorry, I mean, you're kind of not wrong, but also, oh my god.
This is how someone entertains himself these days.
I don't know how entertaining he finds it, but it's certainly his doing.
This was a different guy.
Town now. The
No,
residents
it isn't.
call him the patron. He runs everything here, especially the feasts and banquets.
Spoilers, by the way,
Yeah, good job.
for a
They wanted everyone to enjoy
few-year-old game.
the time they had left. But these days he's holed up in his palace. Who knows what he's thinking?
If I could, I'd go and visit. But I don't think I'm welcome there. Guess I should have pulled my punches.
No, it was the right thing to do at the time. I really thought if you confronted him head on, he'd open up to you. Of course, it's been centuries. People are bound to change.
Have the years changed him? Maybe. The Snow I remember was an optimist. Almost laughably so.
Almost laughably an optimist. No, he was pretty laughably an optimist.
Believed in him. That's why in the end, I could accept accept Sarah wanting to marry him. But while I slept away the years in Crystal, he had to live every day, facing the world's coming end. Centuries, watching all hope crumble, lifetimes passing without a hint of escape. No man can stare into the darkness for so long and survive with his soul intact.
It's a really lengthy intro to this area.
Well,
Yep.
Shut up!
It looks like the place is completely locked down, but I think I found a way you could sneak in. The Augur's Quarter is our best bet. Supplies for the
Okay,
Grand
time
Feast
to
are
go kill a
delivered
bear
each
off.
and every day, anywhere from early afternoon to late at night. There should be plenty of things for you to hide amongst and make your way inside.
Whoop.
Come to see the patron. Just looking at it would make me feel richer myself.
The palace is in the Augur's Quarter, right? I've heard that there are some parts of Houston that...
It's a palace. They ought to at least let us go look at it for free.
All right.
The Augur's Quarter is the exclusive playground of the rich. Commoners aren't welcome, and that will include you.
Oh man, the fucking
Though people say it's possible to
marching band's playing the original
back door.
Final Fantasy
Oh,
I
theme.
think it's worth looking into.
is
Yep.
it? I thought they also play Class on the Big Bridge as well.
They
Yeah.
play a variety of things.
It seems crashing that party put you on the city's radar. The guards are looking for you.
And how might I be...
I'm gonna buy a bravery potion. Because why not? It's not like I'm short on gil.
Go unnoticed this time.
Wow. Yeah, you're kind of rich.
To my advantage.
Loaded.
Uh-huh. They're supposed, somewhere around here,
The palace security
to be an outfitter.
this quarter. A paradise for gourmands that
Oh.
serve dishes from every culture. If the world's ending
That
anyway,
seems
I suppose you might
correct.
as well enjoy your last meal.
Oh, that's a fucking Rathian.
A customer. This is so exciting. What can I get you?
Well, what do you serve?
Anything you want. How about the chef's special made from top quality recycled material? Deep fried niblet hair bowls.
Deep fried niblet
Sure
hairballs.
that's actually edible.
Oh, yes, it definitely won't kill you, I can guarantee it. And since you're my first customer in days, no charge.
I can't remember whether I'm supposed to actually eat this or not.
Yes.
Yes I am. Okay.
Nothing ventured.
That's the spirit. Take the plunge.
Eat the hairball.
Yum yum yum.
Well, does it make your taste buds sing? Are you transported to culinary heaven?
This is...
Too tart? Too much salt, perhaps? I can brush it off if you like.
No, it's actually really good.
God, that is a relief. I mean, of course it's good. I knew you'd love it. I've been working on the recipe for weeks. Unfortunately, it's not very nutritious. People are more health conscious these days, which is...
Nutritious or not, you'd think that more people would come...
I think it must be me. I just don't have a head for business. No matter how hard I work, I just can't seem to attract more customers. I've been living on the brink of financial ruin for years now. My son got sick of it, so he left.
You've got the chops to be a good cook, though. What?
Now that you... I hear there's a famous food expert here in...
His hobs are
Apparently
floating
specializes
above
in
the
turning around lost causes
worktop.
like mine. I'll bet...
Yep.
No, I know he can help me.
I shouldn't be
What is it?
nitpicking, but also
Gordon
lol.
Gourmet. Despite his fame, he's hard to track down.
Excuse me.
Gordon Gourmet.
You are far too kind. Thank you so...
We have the trendy. Welcome to the.
Right, there's the suit. I think can all agree that it is very important that we have this one.
Yep. Also,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yes.
It's cool.
I could get various shades to go with it.
Yep.
Hmm.
That was basically where all my money went when I got here the first time.
Or I could give her a tail.
Because of course. Oh my god, right, this is the town with the 14 quest.
Is it?
God damn it. Yes, it is. You gotta go talk to all the Mikote. That are hidden around fucking the party town.
Oh,
Oh
man.
no.
Right, supposed to replace this one. Wait, what's currently on this? Oh, Gale Strike and Spark Strike, that's right. And Heavy Slash.
Oh, get out of the mud, you fuckface.
I could give her the cat ears. The cat ears match quite well, actually, colour-wise.
Yeah. Also, you can recolor stuff at any time, so... I don't think you've been taking the advantage of that feature.
I haven't. Most of the recolours look bad, though.
I don't know. I did some work with colors when I was playing.
I remember like playing around with it a bit, but I couldn't get effects I was happy with.
It's tricky.
On the other hand, I didn't mess around with some of the what is Blitz? 20 versus 15. I want what do I want? Gale Strike. So, Lightning wielding a two-handed battle axe, one-handed, in a purple suit, with shades. I think, only thing is it's a sucky garb to start in, so I can't have it set as my display garb.
Yeah.
Although actually, you can just switch as soon as combat starts.
Yeah, there's no fucking time penalty for it unlike the first two games.
Yeah. That's right, I have to go all the way to...
I was wondering, where do you want to go next?
I really want to visit the Augur's Quarter. If we have no money, it would be like inside.
That means we're not allowed in. We could go to the gate.
Something spawned in. It's a Schrödinger.
You're gonna regret this.
Fucking fish.
Oh, Devon, have you been making much progress in Witcher?
No, I've been working on job training stuff, which is now over.
Ah. Ooh. I've only just got up to chapter 3.
Fun.
Yeah. It's
Still
alright.
working on getting the Sephiroth.
Evil has a price.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they really don't like fire. Okay.
I mean, I yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because you have to do that for the main quest.
Yep.
Yeah. But how many did you get?
I'm up to like 8.
Have you done the Golem quest?
Perhaps you could start by checking out the situation in the
Not
Oh,
yet.
investigate
I
the
don't
Golem.
think.
Uh,
I was working on like I need to go talk to the druids about making a storm.
oh, yeah, that's that quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on the right path then. Oh,
As many
Don't-
side quests as there are only so many that you can do before you eventually bleed into the main quest.
yeah. Also, just like, I will warn, I don't know if it was because I was doing something wrong, but there's a fight as part of that quest, just goes on forever.
You mean me?
Um,
Oh,
and it's
no,
not
Cassandra,
like
my elaborate
difficult
disguise.
because
Yes,
you don't
I'm
really
the
take
savior,
much
here
damage.
to steal the soul from your precious patron. What are
It's
you
just
waiting
it takes
for?
so long to just whittle down all the health,
You'll probably get a
Ugh.
raise.
and I don't know if it was because I was just forgetting something.
Alright, I'll probably get around to that later tonight. 'Cause I'm playing Monster Hunter because of the event right now.
That's fair.
Well,
I mean, I'm
that
playing
went
Kingdom
quickly.
Hearts right now.
Yeah. Fucking. Okay.
My wrists aren't as bad, so I can play games.
That's good to hear.
chase you around. You might get cornered. Take the offensive and try to throw them into confusion.
Should be a chest over here somewhere. Ah. That's the other thing I needed. Yes, good. Somewhere around here is a dude playing FF13 music. Blitz.
Rathian, fuck off!
I feel like this area was one of my favourite bits of Lightning Returns.
It can be quite annoying.
Just like the way the quest goes.
The quest's cool.
It was one of my favourite of the main quest. It was just really fun.
I think the confrontation with Snow is one of the best written bits of the game. Although, you know, usual content warnings for Snow and all.
Yeah. Oh, that's really
That's-
good. It's just I just really like the stuff leading up to it as well. Because I like silly things.
Oh no, it's the musical frickin' chests. That's right.
Yep.
Forgot about them.
Which are a bitch and a half to deal with, if I remember correctly. Because you gotta get like a certain degree deep into the main quest in this area before you're allowed to open them. Or get the side quest that lets you open them.
You have come at the appointed time. Your destiny awaits, Savior.
And just what makes you so sure that I'm the savior?
His eye sees the truth. It cannot be denied. We are alchemists.
This guy,
The ultimate truth of
the
all
two guys for this side quest, and one of them is a diviner, and like he literally has an eyes light up like an anime, like the kind of
Now he possesses the
star-crossed
eye
eye
that sees all.
animation.
So, what do you want with me?
Jeez.
Listen to his oracle. Your true path as the Savior is known. Now it is time you know it yourself.
Right. Accept the quest, and then what they do immediately is say, "Come back tomorrow."
An oracle?
Yep, and
You
it
got
sucks.
something to tell me, I'll listen. But
And
I
it's a
saved mine in
stupid
the
quest where they're just like, well, if you don't, we can't do the thing, and you've proven you have free will. Oh,
Oh god.
it's just like,
In the sky. You shall meet
it's
us
such
I
an
literally-
asinine quest.
Wrote a lecture on free will today. I should be paying more attention.
Look at these so-called fortune tellers.
Where am I going?
Speak very clearly or quickly.
Oh, hi, Apton. There's
Ooh.
that orange juice.
It's the Rare Merchant.
Oh,
These garbs are pretty rad.
You should buy all of them.
I am going to.
Slinger Bomb, Rathian Tail.
And lightning shades.
I never found this motherfucker until I was in the Dead Dunes doing all the worst quests in the fucking game.
Stack a booster. I want to leave the Velvet Bouncer Garb on because it looks really good, but I'm concerned I might have superseded it already. What's that?
Yeah.
As I said, I kind of wish you could just like pick outfits just to wear on, just because they look cool.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? That's a thing you can do in Spider-Man.
Is Ice
Yeah.
Storm?
Nice.
Is Ice Storm lightning and ice damage? It is, isn't it?
Either that or ice and wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the plus 250 magic is very, very tempting. But
Yeah.
the dual element moves are weird.
Yeah, you can only really use them if you have like supreme confidence that all of the enemies in the encounter aren't resistant or absorbent of that
Yeah.
element set. Which is rarely the case.
Also, there's almost nothing in the game more fabulous than the ignition boots, so I'm reluctant to take them off. Am I wrong?
Yep. I wasn't arguing. Did you hear me say no? You're wrong? I said yeah.
I thought you just snorted.
No, that was Sam.
Oh, okay.
I'm always snorting. My nose is a funny thing.
You could get some steroids for that.
Really?
I mean, that's what I did. I've been on medication for a runny nose for like 3 weeks. It has made a massive difference. I really like this outfit. God damn, I want this outfit.
Maybe I should speak with the doctor.
Wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Worth going and checking.
Hmm.
Flame Spark.
Whoop! That's a Diablo. Stop it. Stop. Stop.
They're just telling me what to do. Well, I'll just...
Sweet. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Urgh!
Ooh, Mage's Gloves.
Okay, time to heal up.
Nah.
Oh.
If you want money for your components, I really want to see them.
Ouch.
Everything okay?
Piece of shit. I'm fighting a Diablo, so no. And I'm dead.
Nope.
I forgot to swap equipment sets while I was at a camp. So now that I'm dead and at a camp, I can swap to hammer time. Actually, I'm gonna see if I'm any good at lances.
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, XIII branch of Salvation.
Diablo should be... Yeah, blessed is good. Good.
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, XIII branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself the Savior. Public Safety Office, XIII branch of the Order of Salvation.
Then grab.
There's supposed to be a chest in the opposite corner. And I can't... Oh, maybe it's up there. Anyway, I have to go up these steps.
Even if I
Can't you
could-
spare me an ID? If you don't have an ID, you're never getting into the Augur's Quarter. If you really want to see one of the shows they hold there, you don't have much choice but the tour guide. The tour guide sneaks groups of tourists in through the back route to see the show in the Augur's Quarter. Trust me, he's not that hard to find. In fact, he's about the easiest person to spot.
I think we've got it now. I know how to get you into that palace. The gate to the Augur's Quarter is locked, and that's blocking you from the palace.
Right. Okay. Just around the corner.
If you don't have the proper ID, it'll be impossible to get through the front gate.
There are a lot of popular attractions in the Augur's Quarter.
Hail there, my stylish lady. You're just dying to see this show, aren't you?
He looks like Owen Wilson.
Hide it, but I know what a woman wants.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I don't have an ID to reach the theater.
No worries about that. I can get you a special ticket at a special price.
A ticket, huh?
Oh, you playing
Ouch.
innocent? I'm sure you know about the sneaking in special.
I already have that hat. I could put lightning in that hat right now.
Requisite IDs to see our most famous sight, the show in our illustrious theater.
Wow.
The only option they've got.
So I buy a ticket and you get me in to see the show, and I've nothing to go on but your word.
My word is good, but I can't offer any guarantees. I mean, who knows if you'll make it back alive? That depends on Lady Luck. So put your trust in Fortuna and your money in my pocket.
Fine. But how about a few more details?
I knew you were up for it. All right. Let me explain to you the brilliance of my little tour, shall I? It starts next to the monorail track. You know, the one that carries supplies from the industrial area. Up on that track, you'll find some of the best views in the city. If you know where to look, that is. I can take you up on the track from the industrial area and get you set up all nice and comfy.
I can't get over how this guy
You'll be able to
looks.
see the Augur's Quarter and the theater.
It's pink dungarees as well.
Where does Lady Luck come into it?
Well, the tour's not without danger. The chaos infusions have been hitting the industrial area
Still go with the hat.
hard these days.
I
You might have to fight
yeah, I
with
guess.
desperate tourists on your way to the best seats. I don't guarantee your safe arrival or return. All I guarantee is I'm the only way in. Not that it looks like you have plans of actually sitting down and watching a thing, my lady.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. None of my business to say where you might be going or who you might be going after. I'm sure the Savior plays her cards close to her chest.
Gee, was it the posters around town that tipped you off?
I could sell you out
Diablos.
to the palace guard, you know, make a pretty profit. I guess you'll also have to depend on your luck to see that I don't just do that,
Okay, the dungaree chaps.
I'll give you a special price just for you.
Purchase the sneaking in ticket. Okay. From a man wearing pink dungaree chaps.
Train you to the authorities, go ahead. But
Ooh, look out for the big bad safe. A ticket for one. Time's on the ticket. Be in the industrial area.
It's a one-man band wearing pink dungaree chaps and a party hat.
Give 'em that ticket,
Yep.
and they'll take real good
And those glasses and looking like Owen Wilson.
area, right? Past Central Avenue and then across the sand in the lower city. We leave on the dot, so don't you dawdle or you'll have to wait for the next
Did you ever watch the
tour.
video of Owen
Good for
Wilson
your
saying
business,
"wow"
my
backwards?
good lady.
No, but I can imagine what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds exactly the same.
I
That was the joke that I was
Right.
going for.
Right. There's Battle on the Big Bridge. With the solo on kazoo, no less. I kind of love it.
It's the only appropriate instrument.
I mean, it really is.
I mean, if it's not going to be a guitar solo, you might as well fucking go for kazoo.
Yeah.
Lofty. There's a monorail near the palace that the supply train runs on. Let me guess. The enterprising tourists sneak into the Augur's Quarter along
Fucking yes. I hate Diablos.
Ah, shit, I always forget that. What? Camera Y. Can't go through this way.
Yeah, I have to unlock it from the other side with the side quest.
Yep. It's more that I always forget that this, path goes to the wrong place.
Oh, yeah. I just took down a Diablo. Diablos did nothing wrong except for murder me like 17 quintillion times. And also that time I didn't get scraped because lances are busted.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens
That's a hell of a headline.
What's that?
For the mascot contest win, Nippon Ichi might blow up a real pretty after all.
What?
Oh my god, yes please.
I would fucking love that. Just a pretty plush with fucking explosives in it just going off.
Yes
Would be
please.
the best.
Oh my god. Nippon Ichi know their people.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder.
Oh no, they have promises that they have for their placement in the mascot contest, and they're cumulative. 95th place or above, printing icons and headers for social media use. 80th place, a disguise series theme and avatar set. 60th place, Printy and Printy 2 100 yen sale. 50th place, disguise series animated stamps. 40th place, completely new exclusive Printy wallpaper. 30th place, a new Printy theme and avatar set for a limited time. 20th place, Printy mountain climbing challenge.
What?
10th place or above, a Printy live stream. First place or above, Nippon Ichi will blow up a live Printy after all. Also, Flan will work at Nippon Ichi for a day. Also, sexy photos of Etna.
I sure? Why not? Who the fuck do I have to talk to here?
Nippon Ichi is a gem. Okay, I finished. Yeah, I got full proficiency with all the tools in Monster Hunter World. Yay!
Crook and a charlatan, you hear me? Huh? I'm done with this place. I wouldn't buy anything from this charlatan if I were.
Did you really sell poison to that man?
Of course not. It was a fortifying brew with centuries of alchemic theory behind it.
And I got the Harvest Layered Armor. Cool.
It should be highly efficacious for most users. Sadly, it appeared to disagree with that gentleman's liver, or perhaps spleen.
You're an alchemist, right? Don't you people claim to be able to turn lead into gold or something?
You need to find another thing to mark a page with.
That is an unfortunate stereotype, all too common. Alchemists are natural philosophers dedicated to unlocking the mysteries of our physical and spiritual worlds. The search for ultimate truth is the core of our ancient art. The transmutation of base metals into gold. That is a mere
Family
byproduct
food.
of our inquiries.
Not free will.
Mysteries of the physical and spiritual
To
world.
start
the
this
ultimate
one.
Truth. Sounds ambitious.
It is. We perform experiments, observe phenomena, and
Play it for
analyze
me.
ancient records.
Whoop.
And we carefully record the results for future generations. It is painstaking work. Unfortunately, it is also capital intensive. The experiments I perform are very expensive.
Oh shit!
That explains
Having
the
fun.
gargoyle racket you have going
Trying
on.
to do the 3-on-1 fight at
This
Destiny
location
Island.
certainly has
Ah.
proven
Oh, boy.
beneficial to my research.
I think I'm just not going to bother.
Bounty hunters congregate in the area, and as you no doubt know, theirs is a dangerous profession. They are desperate for anything that might give them an edge, and that includes untested potions.
I have all the stuff Kyrie needs
Untested?
anyway.
Does that mean you're using those poor dupes as test subjects for your latest concoctions?
They all sign the waivers. Perhaps you'd care to join my project. We would make a fine test subject. I have made a new secret potion that needs testing, but all of my regulars have refused to volunteer. You see, I've tried mixing 2 kinds of highly potent poisons. My theory is 2 wrongs will make a right, and the blend will have a beneficial effect. Oh dear, you are carrying a lot of things, aren't you?
Whoops, I needed to
Do
buy the thing.
come. I'm confident that my new...
Alright,
It will lift your spirits, invigorate your soul, and protect you from hexes, and then this potion will be...
Okay, that was what was doing it.
so I'm supposed to
I forgot to hit the
drink it
start
during a
button on DS4 Windows.
Yes, that would be the perfect
Oh.
time. And
that
afterwards,
was
don't
throwing off
forget
all
to
my
come
stuff.
back, and please note that my potions are provided without warranty.
I
Side
think-
effects may include dementia.
I don't know. I can never get the DS4 to work exactly how I like on anything. So
Right. Which quests am I supposed to be doing? There are so many. Family food, Song of Steve has stolen things and play it for me. Okay. That's these 3 and family food. Okay. And it's too early in the day. Except for the family food one.
For the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair. The Savior. She has
Oh my god, stop playing the Palace Guards and conducting inquiries to locate the Saviour
asked to report
fucking announcement. Which ones do I have to eat at? Right. Veggie parlour.
Come enjoy the help. Fare thee well.
He's only the most famous.
Oh wait. First I have to go and find Gordon Gourmet. Who is
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She
up
has
here, I
rose-colored
think?
hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Welcome everyone to the
Tell me, are you the famous food expert?
Gordon Gourmet is just Dr. Sheep without the glasses.
certain renown in culinary circles. It cannot be denied.
Yep.
I see. CD's restaurant, you say? I do hate to see a good restaurant go undiscovered by the dining public.
So, will you help him out? I can take you right there.
Oh no. CD's restaurant? I'm afraid you will have to find someone else. I'm sorry.
I can't persuade you?
Impossible.
This city is overflowing with restaurants crying out for the deft helping hand of Gordon Gourmet. I'm run ragged trying to keep up. And, well, you see... Right, my rule. I have an ironclad policy. I cannot help an establishment unless the owner approaches me directly.
You just made that up, didn't you? All right, can you do this for me? Just give me some advice now and I'll pass it along to the owner. You don't have to come to the restaurant at all.
That sounds reasonable. I mean, I'd hate to see a restaurant serving fried niblet hairballs go under. Except, if I give advice, I need to make sure that it is communicated accurately, with total precision. And that means my messenger has to understand the instructions perfectly.
Well, I guess that rules me out. I don't know the first thing about fine dining.
Oh, you don't have to be a top chef, or even a garde-manger. All you need is a discerning palate. Practically anyone can acquire one with a little training.
I'm not sure what you mean by a discerning palate, but I don't think I have one.
Trust me when I say it can be found. In fact, a tour of the best establishments of the Glutton's Quarters should do.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching
Our
this
customers
description
come here
to
to
the
put
nearest
that. We
security
put a lot of
officer.
love into our cakes, and that's what makes them so good. They're like treats for your palate and soul.
Everyone's been really quiet for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been chatting to myself and muted. Because I'm very good at streaming.
Yeah.
Now you know who is stronger.
These fights with the guard and two Flaniters is really satisfying because the Flaniters will crowd round the guard and I just put a really powerful blitz on this garb.
Yep.
Why is the meat dude wearing a Vivi hat?
Our meat is shipped directly from the wildlands. We grilling
It's a black mage hat.
Yes.
Grilling with fire.
I guess so. It is the way of the rôtisseur. Oh, fish.
Every one of our fish is fresh caught and delicious.
Starfish and chips, that's really cute.
We get our seafood fresh every morning.
Starfish any good to eat? Do people eat starfish? Someone must somewhere in the world.
When preparing uncooked dishes, the way you slice
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw a copy of Wild Arms 5 in the wild today.
Wow. When did that come out?
From the elegant simplicity of straight spirits on the rocks to complex and fruity
2008.
Blimey. There's a Wild Arms game in 2008 on PS2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It was £80.
Fuck!
Those later Wild Arms games are really expensive.
Bloody hell.
4 and 5 do not go cheap. 1, 2, and 3 are affordable, but 2 you have to do the US PSN thing, so it's not available in the UK.
Oh, fucking musical chess.
Yep.
The city's main event, our wonderful show, the song of the
Have I got any of these? Well, I've got enough of those. What are they? Oh, they dropped from Anubis, that's why. And ooze from Flaniters. I like how this guy is planning to open a bar serving Flanneter juice when Flanneters are part of the military services of this city.
It's some real messed up stuff.
It's that decadent post-human society garbage, I guess. Where are the last 2 food stalls?
Guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair.
These 2. No, yeah, these 2.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
That's the outfitters. Oh god, why? Which 2 haven't I been to? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching.
I love the veggie one who's just got a pumpkin on her head. Appropriate.
Even kids who hate green, vitamins in vegetables are determined by their colors.
Almost there, Light. You have one more restaurant left to visit.
A search for the intruder calling herself the Savior.
Ah, this announcement! Stop playing it!
Business is good.
It is, thank you. Word of our shop's special flavor. This city is known for its gourmet restaurants, but...
Best chefs in the city, huh? Lackley mentioned his miss...
Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?
I hope so. I'm looking for someone by the name of Filiana. Does this ring look familiar to you at all?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. I recognize
He's got a
that.
tail.
The woman was a wonderful cook indeed.
Yep.
Though the strange thing is, I never knew her by the name of Filiana.
She may have assumed another name. Was the woman you knew?
Now, this is taking quite an odd turn. She was no doubt a very handsome woman, but very advanced in age.
Why does he have a tail?
Beautiful enough to turn heads once, but she was undeniably an old woman. Of course, we are all old now.
I have no idea.
Age, but she must have been quite elderly.
An old woman? I suppose that can't be Lackley's lost fiancée. But where is she now?
I'm afraid I don't know. The lady in question fell ill and left our restaurant. I believe she moved to Luxarian to live with the support of an old friend there.
Do you know how to reach her? Or that friend of hers?
Unfortunately, I don't know that woman's name or anything else about her. I saw her only once. She was a young woman, and if I recall correctly, wearing a rather unusual hat. Perhaps she was her daughter.
I see. Thanks for your time. You've been a great help. Lackley's ring ended up on the finger of a beautiful but old woman somehow. It's possible Filiana sold the ring. I'm not looking forward to telling Lackley about it, but he deserves the truth. He needs to know.
Welcome.
There we go. I like how the snow special is the cheapest item on the menu.
For a complete dining experience to discerning patrons, one must always anticipate. I am constantly assessing the dining space from our customers want more than
Well, it was
just a
just
meal.
literally snow. Special snow.
I did what you suggested.
Let's not think too hard about it.
That is excellent news. So now, if CD's restaurant wants to turn its business around... wait, you've eaten at CD's and at the best establishments in Houston. Why don't you tell me what you think is the main difference between the two? I'd be interested to hear your opinion. In your own words, of course.
Why? Is this some kind of test?
Yes, exactly. Now tell me, what did all the successful restaurants have in common that poor old CD's lacks?
Let me see. Everyone I spoke to was helpful. They seemed honest and open. I don't think they were lying to me, but something seemed off.
Oh, would you care to elaborate?
Well, it almost felt like they were hiding something from the customers. But it wasn't as if they were deliberately lying or trying to deceive anyone. In fact, I don't think they realized it themselves. They thought they were telling me everything they knew. Yes, that's it. It was unconscious, like an instinct. They were hiding something, but they weren't doing it deliberately at all. I'd say the very best chefs, restaurant managers, and bartenders all share some kind of secret. It's like a special ingredient that makes their food stand out from the others.
What a wonderful deduction. You have hit the nail on the
Lightning cracks the entire restaurant, like, trade with 6 meals in the space of half an hour.
Successful restaurants have a certain je ne sais quoi, a
Yep.
secret something that makes their offerings unique. And finding that something, that is what I do best. In other words, if the restaurant does not already have a special something, then I simply cannot help it.
Then what about CDs? Do you think you can help him?
I can tell you this, the chef there already knows his secret. The talent is there to make that restaurant a success. Unfortunately for him, the secret spice that gives his dishes flair is extremely rare. He cannot secure supplies, and that is why he struggles. Let me be specific. Once upon a time, CD's recipes all featured the spice commonly known as civet musk. But then supplies dried up and the restaurant fell into a long decline.
You seem to know a lot about CDs.
Well, a long time ago, let's just say we have a close history and leave it at that.
Fine by me. All I need to know is that if I can find this spice, the restaurant should start bringing in customers.
Yes,
It's like, there's this super rare magic spice which drops from a monster that spawns consistently just around the corner.
To be fair, they're probably not all fighting that monster.
Otherwise it would have gone extinct long ago.
Yep.
But
Or
I
they
already
and
have the spice, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm just looking at Monster Hunter World mods, and one of them is remove feline puns.
Why?
The worst mod.
That ban mods. Mods are over.
That's the worst mod, including all the fucking nude mods. Because of course.
Why, if anyone should be grateful, it's me. And the
Quite so. When you put it that way, of course. But back to business. I want you to take it back to CD's together with the civet musk you acquired.
So, you still don't...
I'm afraid that won't happen. However, that doesn't stop me from wishing him and CD's the very best. Please tell him that what...
Lightning, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you remember what the owner of CD's told us when we met?
You mean the story about his son that ran away from home when the restaurant started struggling? Great minds hope. We've both been thinking that maybe this son of his went on to become a famous food expert.
Citizens are asked to report a person matching their description to the nearest...
But he still clearly wants to help out. Let's take the civet musk and recipe to CD's.
Hello, CD.
Gordon Gourmet created a new recipe for you. You should make it with this civet musk. Do that, and you'll be able to save your restaurant.
Why, thank you. This is
I just feel
incredible.
like
Everything is here in black and white. A groundbreaking
maybe your restaurant's not doing so well because you're calling it CDs and you're selling fried hairballs.
But they taste really good!
Yes, but like the apprehension at buying a hairball at CD's.
They do lean into it a bit.
Yes, I think so. It turns out Gordon...
I mean, if you saw like a restaurant that just served hairballs, would you like step in?
No.
If you saw
But like,
a
it's clear
street
that people,
vendor
it's clear
who
that
was
people
selling-
have. Like he talks about having prior customers.
and the punchline was that they're not healthy enough for repeat customers, which is funny, but also
I'm gonna make his dish just like the recipe
goddamn.
lays out. Would you be so good as to deliver it to him? At the very least, I want him to try it. Truth be told, what I really want to tell him is to come back to CD's and work with me. Perhaps if he knew that I still haven't lost my touch. Would that be enough to entice him back?
Anyway, Gordon Gourmet is going to join the staff of CD's.
But if he tries your dish and likes it, that might be enough for him.
Oh, what a load of nonsense.
And there it is, finished at last.
Here, have this fresh steak and run, like, clear across the Glutton Quarter to deliver it to someone.
Wow, this might be the most delicious.
Why, thank you. Here, I've made enough for one more.
Sure.
He's only the most famous and
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior.
Lightning does a turn for Uber Eats.
Yep.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest.
You.
Oh, do I smell it?
Yes, the owner at Seedy's insisted that I bring you a portion.
I see. Well, then... Oh, yes. A perfect balance of fuzzy mutton and civet musk. The palate
Wait, it's
is
mutton
a
steak.
microcosm of culinary delight. A theme park of olfactory and gustatory attractions.
Clearly this guy can only cook fuzzy things.
I've only just begun. This is even better than I am.
Sheep, Niblet, and Schrodinger.
He was a skilled chef, but this...
So, why don't you go back there and help him out again in the kitchen?
Go back? What do you mean? I've never... Oh, all right. The cat's out of the bag. You've somehow figured it out. Yes, I admit it. I am indeed the son of the owner of Seedy's restaurant.
I like how this guy refuses to refer to the owner of Seedy's restaurant as Seedy.
We fought over cooking, you see. But even after I left, I vowed that one day I would read. Since then, I devoted every waking hour to learning about the culinary arts. After many years of study, I finally had an epiphany.
You had a falling out because of the menu? But when your father saw your recipe...
Oh, what would I call the ship in Kingdom
So
Hearts?
he recognizes my ability.
It don't even really matters, but...
The fact is, I abandoned him in the restaurant when...
No idea.
You mustn't feel that way, my son.
Father!
Seedy, like, walked into the cutscene from the wrong angle. And then had his back to
Let's start over.
Gun.
You set out on your own, did things your own way, stayed, and now look what you can do. The recipe that you created was amazing. I've never seen. But Father, I left you. Not in my wildest dreams could I have conceived of such a dish. Indeed, if you had given it to me back then, I doubt I would have recognized its greatness. But
Fine, I'll call it CDs.
That's not a bad
There's
answer.
no apostrophe.
Sorry?
There's no apostrophe, but...
Call it Seedy.
Too late.
Ah, no.
Looks like you two have made up.
Yes. Now let's get to it, shall we?
Could pretend it's some
We'll make
high fantasy Cetus.
Alright, that's one out of the way.
I'm gonna lose the race anyway, I never win it.
Want me to pick you up some takeout?
You know what I'd prefer over that? If sometime you made me one of your specialty dishes.
I haven't spent much time in kitchens, but if you want something off the campfire grill, maybe I could rustle something up. I was never as good a cook as Sarah, but I have been told that I grill a pretty mean behemoth steak. You're gonna regret this.
Ooh, curse. Nice. Anyway, the next group of quests are only available once it gets to 11. So I have to kill a little time. Preferably by figuring out where the quests start from. In both cases, it's down here.
They're conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Ah!
You're right.
I lost the race.
As you said you would.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself
One of the quests starts here, and the other one back here.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest Recreation and Leisure Committee would like to welcome all
quest
new
NPC.
visitors to the city. The banquet of the Lord in the Glutton Quarter is now
Can you play
open
that again for
serving
me?
brunch.
Oh, hey.
Be sure to
And
drop
your
by
name
and
isn't
enjoy
Lightning,
this
is it?
spectacular.
Why does this random child know my name?
Oh, well, the girl in black told
Oh,
me.
Lumina
She
did it.
said that if I played this song, a lady called Lightning would show up.
Lumina.
That's it. Lumina. She's the one who showed me how to play the song.
Yep.
So, do you know it?
Sure, I've heard it before. So why don't you play me the rest of it now? What's so funny?
That's exactly what Lumina said you'd say. She said that if I played the first bit, you'd come over to talk to me. And then you'd be sure to ask me to play the rest.
Ah, footage of
guessing
Cerberus
now I have
and
to
Devil
do
May
something to
Cry
hear
5
the
put out.
rest, right?
Cool.
Lumina said if you want to hear the whole song, you're gonna have to find the
And
musical
hot.
treasure spheres. I
Yep.
got a key that's supposed to open them all.
And shocking.
Yeah.
I'll play Lumina's little game, but not for my own benefit. Maybe if Snow hears that song down here in the streets, it'll give him some smidgen of hope.
Huh? Wait a sec. Are you saying this song has something to do with the patron? What?
I can't say, but I'll tell you what. You play me the whole song, and maybe I'll tell you.
Alright.
There's some weird levels of metagaming going on here.
Here's the key to the
Or metalepsis, I guess.
Find all of it. When you're done, come back and talk to me.
Palace guards are conducting a search of the reviews and some of the best food in the city. Search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has
Go up
rose-colored
here.
hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to
Oh, a cool thing I found out watching the speedrun video. Your stamina bar for running, for sprinting, is determined by the ATB gauge for your default garb.
Yep.
Huh.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder.
So the cocktail dress that we're going to get later in this in-game day is one of the best garbs for running around in, because it gets a really long ATB.
Mm-hmm.
Palace guards are conducting.
Oh yes, you can get to that one by...
Conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
If you're in the market for something dependable,
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. Search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons.
Get on the ladder, Lightning. time that I was using chronostasis again. Especially when there are fights that I can win in 3 hits that give 8/10 of a point VP.
I can tell you're pretty upset. Want to tell me about it?
What good would that do? You can't teach me how to sing again, can you?
You forgot how to sing?
My voice is just gone. I can't hold a note anymore.
Are you sure you're not sick or something?
My heart may be. The cruel bastard, he left me.
And you think he took your voice with him?
You don't understand what it is to perform, do you? He's not just my lover. He's written all my best hits. We were an unbeatable partnership. But then he up and left, leaving nothing but his songs behind. I tried to sing them, but I'm so angry at him, I just can't get the words out.
So you're not heartbroken, just angry?
I don't expect you to understand.
You're right about that. I don't understand at all.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you be willing to go and find him for me? I'll make it worth your while. My word is good, I promise.
Why are you asking me?
Because there's no danger he'd fall for you and forget about me.
God, this woman's rude. Anyway.
Don't hate me if he does fall for me.
If he does, I'll hunt you down.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the Mikote thing isn't even like a proper quest. It's just a side thing that you can do for an outfit.
I'll have to look it up.
That's really not much.
You basically check out the Chocobo posters to get the password and then talk to Chocobo girls in the evening.
I don't know. I think this city must be... Hey, why are you running from me? I just
Evening.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Do you know anything else about her?
Not
Like,
too great, but
Oh dear.
I'm still here. You don't have to worry, I haven't committed any vandalous acts recently.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No, it's true, I swear. My name is Birdie. You know.
So how's the lightning returns going?
Well, as Saori points out, there's like one male NPC model, and he's now been a key protagonist of 3 quests. 4 quests.
I see.
Well, you know.
Also,
Made any more visits?
we learned the identity of Dr. Sheep and his admirer,
who turned out to be his sister.
Oh. I was about to ask if you had heard back from Dr. Sheep, and now it's just like, oh.
Well, he's been reunited with his sister. In fairness, like, the quest is written to give you the wrong idea, but what they say is that all along she knew, she thought that he was her brother. And
Just to be sure.
Well, I was thinking that you could get my music back from that, monster. I'd give you a reward. Please?
You and Olga. Neither of you mind asking strangers for favors, do you?
There's Dr. Sheep in the background again as well.
I see.
and Sarne has kindly repeated the phrase Toby Maguire-man.
That does seem like it'd be up Odo's alley. How am I supposed to be going?
Thank you, Sarne.
Right, I have to go and kill some gremlins and get robbed.
Okay.
Ooh.
So how about you, Sam? How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Now that you mention it, I didn't even think to ask.
That's
I
good.
got caught up in their little game.
Things are ordinary in my life.
Alright.
Nothing extreme happening. Good. In
It's
a way.
usually how you want things to be.
Yep.
No extremities.
How about yourself?
We just did how Oda is.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I was listening as well. I don't know why I asked.
English reflexes, Sam. English.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's the cats?
Oh, they're doing well. full of energy yesterday, and then as normal today.
You always loved this song.
Alright.
I remember when you told me when you grew up that you had to
Devin,
believe
have you
like
recovered from the whole
how bleak the
Conception
future
2
seemed to
thing?
be. Keeping hope alive gave you the
It's
chance.
Conception 1 that's the problem at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Conception the anime.
Yeah, have...
Yep.
Tell me, son, can you hear it now? Are you somewhere
Yeah.
watching me remember you?
Are they, is it Conception 1 or 2 that's being ported to everything else?
1.
Some story.
Ah.
The patron was her fiance, and this was one of her favorite.
Crazy Chocobo does not appear in this film. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately.
No,
It's called Miracles.
no Crazy Chocobo, which is really
Oh,
shame.
there's somebody giving their kid a piggyback in the background. That's cute.
It'll do him good.
Or right on the shoulders.
I doubt he can hear me down here, but I won't stop playing it, just in case. Miracles do happen sometimes.
I believe,
right?
Becky, I believe that's what the kids these days call wholesome.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it is anyway.
Maybe that music has made me overly sentimental, but I think his music will help some of the people in this town. It's a perfect message for times like this. The world may be about to end, but miracles can still happen if you believe.
Hope you might be right. Who knows?
Excuse me there, young lady. May I ask you somewhat of a strange question? Have you had anything stolen? By a pickpocket, for example?
A pickpocket? No, I don't think so. Nothing.
Ah, right.
The hat kind of looks like it's floating.
That is not a well-fitted hat.
So did someone rob you?
Yeah, no.
Especially with the way the lighting is. It looks like there's just...
Yeah. At
something
least
going
his
on.
facial hair is attached to his face, though.
Yeah, no, that hat is a separate asset that did not get fitted to his fucking head.
All the
And they
hats are
just-
too big, though. With the exception of the crowns, which are too small.
Oh dear.
It's a very silly game. Ooh, it's one of them. I don't actually know what to do about these.
hit it until it dies?
Well, I know that. Right. They're over. Oh wow, that was quick. Shit.
Time you met your maker. I will fight evil. Time to mix it up. Final words.
They also dropped Mediart and 4 EP. What the fuck? I am on easy. Does it double EP rewards on easy or something?
Something like that.
I mean, it definitely, like, there are fewer things cost EP on easy. It's a burb. Fight the burb.
And then you can deep fry the burb.
Correct.
Well,
they don't give 4 EP.
I see.
There are chests down here somewhere? Where am I? I'm there.
Mhm.
There are chests, but... Well, there is a chest, but it's around this corner. Ooh, I need to do something with these. Hit them with lightning, I think? Oh shit, I don't have a guard.
Valuable treasure.
Hmm.
You think you can be forgiven? Going to change course.
I'm so bad at the guard timing on this. Give me that.
You can't read me.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean to tell me there's a sort of mech enemy in this game called Desdemona?
Yep.
Yes.
I want to throw my... I'm sorry, Becky, but I want to throw my degree at this game now.
I mean, you could throw several degrees at the various properties of Lightning Returns. Speaking as somebody who is in the process of doing that.
Yeah.
It's simple. Strongest wins.
I think the only thing I have relevant to Desdemona is an A level.
Yay, music satchel.
The satchel you recovered from the monster, that has to be Birdie's. Which means the music inside must be the song he wrote for Olga. I'm curious, did you...
Let's just get it back to him. You made it too easy for me.
Sure thing. Birdie should be in the Reveler's Quarter. My guess is he's waiting somewhere around the fountain there.
Somewhere over here is a chest.
That is a zone that is 100% complete. Yay.
I will fight evil. Keep up if you can. You threw your life away.
There's the chest, all the way down there.
You're gonna regret this. Now you know who is stronger.
Giants Vambrus. What does that one do? Resist Deep Rave. I don't care about that. Lightning has a squeaky shoe. Either that or there's something slightly weird with her walk sound effect.
Keep up if you can. Now you know who is stronger.
Okay, time to
Let's try this again.
This space mission needs me to hit 3 people with scaffolding, and there are only 2 bits of scaffolding, So I missed, and now I have to do this again. Oh.
Where's the actual... What does it actually say about this? Physical or lightning elemental attacks immediately after rush. Ugh.
Okay, let's do this.
If I'm going to do that, I probably need to put a physical attack on my guard garb.
Sure. So how is this fight? So are you winning, or is this just getting hard? I can't tell.
The fight, so what I'm trying to do is stagger it, because that increases the drop rate for something that is useful. But to stagger it, I have to perfect guard the charge ability and then attack it immediately afterwards. And I didn't actually have an attack of the right kind on the garb that I had my guard on.
Expect me to back down?
Wind.
Yeah, managing your guards on top of your garbs can be a pain.
It's probably the aspect of the game that I struggle with most. Oh, I should be gale striking.
Time to repent.
Don't regenerate your carapace, bastard.
Your soul is mine. Thanks for waiting. Try to keep up.
At least they give plenty of EP, so you can like chronostasis on them. Not chronostasis, the other one.
Feel like dying.
And something just spawned over here, didn't it? Maybe not.
Life has been nothing but fun since
There's Birdie.
Thank you. I can finally return to Olga and present her with my new song.
This music keeps like slightly reminding me of the city music from Sonic Unleashed.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true.
She's definitely beating him up off screen. Yup.
Oh, it was very clever of me to ask.
I can't hear it.
Thank you
It's
for
like-
bringing Birdie back safe and sound. We artists are cursed with sensitive souls, and our hearts are
I just had to refresh Twitch again. because it got stuck on the loading. Image again.
Fun.
Olga shall sing for you.
How would you know my favorite song?
It's not a bad song. It has its moments. But
Is he really as good as you say he is?
absolutely. Of course, I'd never
I
told
am
you
really
that.
bad
This
at the
head is already
Taskmaster
big enough,
challenges. I
Now
always
have
get
a
like
song
the
to sing for an audience of one.
silver.
You feel grateful. This is a very,
Oh.
very rare treat, you know. Normally, I only sing for bird.
Thanks, but tell me one thing. How do you know my favorite song? Who did...
A young girl called herself Lumina. Now, Evans, if you would.
Slowly, we're teaching the whole world to sing in perfect harmony. I mean, we literally just taught 2 people to sing, like, FF13 songs in this city.
Oh, God. And meanwhile, Sam is just like, oh, this is interesting. And me, I'm just like, I know the reference. No.
Ah.
I like how her paramour, who's the other character in this side quest, that she beat up, is still just lying unconscious in front of the stage.
Yeah, that's right. It's always been her favorite.
I wonder if she can hear it, wherever she is.
Where's this child that is supposed to show up around here and rob me?
Maybe the child is afraid.
As he should be, but also I needed to rob me so I can do the quest. Oh, somebody yelled thief,
Stealth
thief.
missions suck.
Stealth missions do suck. I can agree with you.
I just hit that Flanator 3 times before it actually triggered the combat.
Incredible.
Not sure what was going on there.
It's very slow reactions.
Oh, I guess I need to, like, stand still. Maybe it's you?
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh.
What's happened?
Stealth missions.
Oh, I'm sorry. As somebody who's been playing a stealth games, it's just like, yeah, I understand.
What game?
Like I said last time, I brought up last stream, but I was playing Hitman Blood Money.
Huh.
So, yes, Sam, I was absolutely indulging in my evil. I was absolutely indulging in my evil side there.
I mean, I played the last Hitman game, a few missions of that. It was really fun.
That's good.
So Somebody rob me so I can do the quest. They're shouting about a thief, but I haven't actually been robbed yet.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
Ladies, and all you gentlemen.
Only one enemy left, and that means I can win. Yay! I got all the things.
Rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security post.
Let's run to the next part of town and go back. Who keeps dropping medals all over the streets of Yusnan?
Everyone. That was 6 tokens, 6 challenge tokens. I could make so many things, and I'm gonna make this spider suit that has a skull on it.
Sick.
There's a one of the outfits is the vintage comic book outfit, which cell shades you like you're in an old Spider-Man comic, and it's really good. And the suit power that comes with it is quips, which is you hit your fucking suit power button and Spider-Man just whips out a dumb joke, and
nice.
It stuns a whole one fucking enemy, but it comes up every once in a while. Or it comes up faster than other suit powers, so it's just like, okay, cool. Also, there's a Spider-Punk suit that comes with a special attack that's just rocking out, and you blast people with a guitar you pull out, because this is a good game.
The only Spider-Man game I've actually played is Ultimate Spider-Man.
Aha!
I played, well, not necessarily played, but I watched my cousins play like the old PS1 Spider-Man games.
Oh,
and I think another time I saw somebody play Spider-Man 2, which I feel was the big one when people started taking those games quite seriously.
Yeah, that's like the one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some people like Ultimate Spider-Man. It's by the same people.
It's funny because even though I've heard that Spider-Man 2 is supposed to be like this big game, like yes, the web slinging mechanic is fantastic, but the only thing I've ever heard anybody talk about insofar as that game, it's nothing to do with the story or the mechanics of it. It's just that stupid kid crying about his balloon.
It's a movie tie-in game.
Yep, of course.
Like, what do you expect?
It was a kid, and he knew what he was doing.
But it's the weird thing about watching footage of that game is like you can tell they've kind of got like the movie actors, but they're bored out of their mind or just can't be bothered, and they just like just do a single read through the line. It feels like just like call it a day.
But maybe he should be punished. He needs to learn that stealing
And I don't blame you for having fond memories of the PS1 game. I'm sure in some places it plays like crap now.
He's not the first person in this world to lose someone they love.
I never played it, but I listened to like the soundtrack to the Spider-Man Sega CD game.
Oh god.
The other Spider-Man thing I remember is the fucking pizza delivery minigame music that is a meme.
So Sam, I take it you enjoyed hearing Swing Time by Mr. Big then?
It's not it's the guy from Mr. Big.
Yeah, so I take it you enjoyed hearing Swing Time then.
It's a fun song.
I'll do it.
It's
I
dumb.
don't see why you can't give it to him yourself.
We were both hunters who tracked ferocious monsters, and so he.
I was just like listening to a podcast of like the guy that composed, like Spencer Nilsson, the guy that composed a lot of Sega CD music.
Okay.
And it was just kind of fun to listen to a lot talk about a lot of that. How it's just like still all just synthesizers, except for the guitar.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security. I heard a rumor that there's a fountain spouting.
Where's Pickett now? So Birdie was walking around, and then when I got into spawn distance, he like lay down on the floor back in his knocked out position.
She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Where are you, Pickett?
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself.
Oh yeah, Becky, I finally made it through to Act 2 in Diablo 2.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and the first bit of Act 2 I have to do is a sewer level.
Yep.
And I almost immediately got killed by skeletons.
Yep.
That sounds like a video game.
Yep.
Guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Someone's shouting, thief.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior.
I am a giant, angry, white skeleton spider who is using the nuance of stealth to hit dudes in the face with trip mines.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Pickett. Here we go.
Search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
This is
Citizens are
really
asked to
good.
report persons matching this
I'm not
description
gonna
to
make
the
you give
nearest
back what you
security
stole.
officer.
It belongs to you
Ooh,
anyway.
ooh, ooh.
Did you
They're
notice?
they're firing now.
Huh? What is it? A
Whoop.
letter? And it's addressed to me?
Sorry, if you're wondering why I'm chuckling, it's just because I read that there's this Detroit rapper that I like called Catch Kid, and he has this bar in this tune called Privilege, which is fuck clothes, I only pack bitcoins on the phone with Amazon using my white man voice.
Losing your parents. Trapped in a child's body for centuries and centuries
That's
all
very
alone.
funny. I had to laugh, so
That's I mean,
Let me tell you something.
that's pretty good.
My parents, but it wasn't the
yes.
same. I still had my sister.
Becky, I think knowing you, you'd rather be happy if I just went back to reading 2 Chainz punchlines, because then you'd just be like, yes, all the puns.
Probably, I'll be honest.
People pitied me, treated me like a helpless child. I couldn't stand it. So I pushed people away.
I'm gonna have to, at some point I'm gonna have to go through these quests and see how many of them are about like literally just broken families of one kind or another.
I know. If it were me, I couldn't have done what you did. You're a lot stronger than I am. You've done an amazing thing, going through that and surviving all these years. You should be proud of yourself.
I should? I've never felt proud about anything. But when you put it like that, maybe I should be proud.
Christ, every character. And yeah, Act 2 is the desert. It's my first time playing Diablo 2, so
yeah,
forgive me.
That's alright. I mean, I've never actually played it, except for like a demo, I think.
The only Diablo I've played is a bit of 3.
My cousin was really into Lord of Destruction. Like, on any given fucking month, he would be tuned into the entire new meta of the fucking market.
Jesus.
Which is fucked.
Yeah.
It might be the last thing he steals. He seemed proud, holding his head high. Well, he reminded me of his father. You did the right thing.
Maybe you shouldn't call him that. Child, I mean. If you treated him more like the young man that he's become.
Yes.
I need
You're
to change my
absolutely
suit
right.
power
Of
because
course.
that's kind of
The
crap.
next time I see little Pickett, I shall address him not as a thank you so much.
Am I going to get that hat as a reward from this quest? Formal. That looks like I've unlocked the large hat.
Good.
Will it actually fit?
No. Very much not. I think we'll leave that as lightning shades.
Oh god.
Yep. Anyway, that has actually been 2 hours of nonsense, and
Yeah.
like I've got 3 hours of grinding to kill now, so I think what I'll do is I'll sign off there for the night. Thank you very much for the company, and more of this tomorrow, assuming I don't spend too many hours on selfies again. Good night.